Hi, and welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Angela Zaccanini. I am a registered dietitian for the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program here at the Hillman Cancer Center. We are located on the 3rd floor, and this is our teaching kitchen. We have Kevin Blinn with us today, the chef for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is actually the 3rd time Kevin has been with us.
Absolutely.
And this is part 3 of our knife skills class. Okay, and we have a salmon fillet here, Kevin, and his chef's knife.
Yes.
Okay, is that all we're going to need for this?
Yeah, we have our saute skillet here.
Okay.
And then we'll teach you different varieties or how to do it.
Okay. All right. So do you want me to get this skillet
Yeah, if you
heated?
want to get that on.
Okay. So we have an induction stovetop.
Right.
So we needed
You
an
could
induction.
still do it. Yeah, you need an induction pan
Right.
for it.
Okay.
But at home, you could do it on a gas, electric.
Okay.
To pan sear.
And do you use a specific pan, like a cast iron or anything?
I like a cast iron skillet. You can use a non-stick. Those are the 2 best ones for salmon.
Okay. And what do I need? Medium high?
Yeah, that would
Okay.
be great.
All right. Any olive oil yet, or wait till it gets hot?
Yeah, I'm going to just trim this up.
Okay.
Most salmon that you get from the store has a little bit of belly fat on it.
Okay.
I like to trim that off to clean it up a little bit.
So you don't use that part at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you could, but I don't like to. And there's a little bit at the top I love to trim off.
Okay. And this does have the skin on.
Yes. At work, usually we have it with the tail. So we would take it like this and then just pull that salmon skin right off.
So you would start it at the tail and then
Start
go?
at the tail, yeah. Most people will probably get it in like this.
Okay.
But just get it in skinless. It'll make your life a little bit easier.
Okay.
But if you did, you could cut it off. You could even cut it like this off.
Usually when I get skinned salmon, it seems to be very easy to come off once it's cooked.
Correct,
You
yeah.
know, like I
Yeah,
kind of
right.
just use my...
You can almost peel it off with your hand.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So, and some people like the skin.
Yeah. To each their own.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, exactly.
if that's
okay.
what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah. And now when you're cooking salmon, well, how often do you cook salmon for the
So we
Steelers?
go through a lot of salmon actually at work.
Yeah, I
You know,
bet.
When I order it, it's 200 pounds just for maybe a meal.
Wow. A meal?
Just for, one lunch or dinner, whatever that may be. But we go through a lot of salmon there.
Okay.
A lot of seafood in general.
was just
but
gonna
salmon
say-
is a favorite.
Okay. What other seafood do you use or usually
Okay,
get?
salmon's not the favorite. Crab legs are the favorite.
Guys.
Lobster's the favorite. You know, anything higher end like that. But salmon is still up there. They like
Okay.
it because of the oils and it's good for you.
Yes.
The omega-3 acid, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And any like tilapia, or is that like
Yeah,
low end?
Yeah, I stay away from tilapia.
Okay.
And we try to buy mostly line caught, not farm raised. But
Okay.
That's just us. yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. I have a lot of patients asking about wild caught versus
Yeah.
farm raised, and we try to recommend
It's
that
hard
too.
to find.
So hard to find. This is farm
Line-
raised.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And I feel like a
Not
lot
that
of times
farm raised is bad.
No.
It's just,
the preferred.
yeah, that's what
Wild
everybody
caught.
gets, right?
Okay. Yeah. I do see noted on like farm raised that there's color added.
Oh, right.
Sometimes,
yeah, right.
and I guess just to give it this nice pink color.
Yep.
I don't know. But now what do we do about like the bones?
Yeah, these are already pin bone out.
Okay.
But if you did, you just have the pliers to pull them out.
Okay. So
Yeah,
do you
but
have to
this-
get specific pliers, like not ones you get from the garage?
Correct, yes. That would be good, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If
go ahead.
you do, just wipe the grease off.
Go-
You know?
right. Right.
So I'm just going to cut these into portions.
Nice. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. We say like a serving is about 4 ounces.
Yeah, these
What
are
do you
probably
think?
5 or 6, I
Okay.
would say.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Yep.
Okay.
And if we're pretty hot there, if
Okay.
you want to put a little oil in.
Yep.
Olive oil is not the most efficient one because it has a high smoke point. Canola would be okay.
Is that enough?
That's perfect, yeah.
Okay. So canola would be better for this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even
And
though we like push for
Well,
avocado
yeah,
oil
but you're
and
just
olive oil.
pan searing it, so
Okay.
you'll see it smoke. That's generally when you would put the salmon in, but if you use a canola, you'll see it. It'll kind of ripple off of there real nicely.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So, what do you prefer pan searing over, say, baking or roasting or grilling?
It just depends on the application. Like we do I brought some sweet Thai chili with me.
Yes.
So that's a favorite of our Steeler fans or
Okay.
folks.
And you get this where?
You
Or
can get,
through your
you can get that
ordering?
at Giant Eagle, but
Oh.
yeah, through our ordering we get that.
Okay.
So we would grill it. So we have a chipotle cinnamon seasoning, and then we'll mix that with salt and pepper, and then we'll oil this up, grill it off, and then bake it, and then we finish it with that sauce.
Oh man, that
Yeah,
sounds
it's
so
really good, yeah.
And what other variations of the salmon do you do?
We do a pineapple teriyaki, same thing, grilled. You could pan sear it. You could leave this whole, and you could rub this down with salt, pepper, Old Bay, and then have honey mustard on it, and then put a panko crumb mixture on the top and bake it. Another variation of doing that.
That sounds fantastic. Okay. What I do is literally olive oil, salt, pepper, and lemon slices.
That's just good too. We've done a Parmesan crusted salmon. Make a light cream sauce with Parmesan cheese and put that over it with a panko crumb topping. Yeah.
And you did say that you would mix mayonnaise with this.
Yeah,
maybe?
if you want to finish the sauce with that, you would mix that with mayonnaise.
Okay.
And squeeze over the top, or drizzle over the top.
Almost like an aioli or like a.
Yeah, we call it a bang bang sauce.
Bang bang sauce.
Yep.
Okay, love it. So those are the favorites when it
Those
comes
are
to the
favorites,
salmon.
yeah.
Okay.
Or we've done crab stuffed salmon.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We won't be making that on any of our shows, so don't think about it. Maybe
Right.
we'll have to have you back for that.
Yeah, right. Well, when we get back into season, we'll do some crab
Right.
stuffed salmon.
Okay. Do you need me to do anything?
If you want to put a little oil on this, salt,
Okay.
pepper.
Do I just like drizzle it on?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Like that?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just-
Salt, pepper.
Yeah.
Good?
Perfect.
Okay. I have to ask his permission for everything because, you're here.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let that sit. Do you think that's getting pretty
I would
good?
say. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay. So, what the heck was I going to ask you? I just went blank. So, do you let this, if you were doing the seasonings or the spices on your own, would you let it sit to or
You
marinate?
don't want to let it sit too long. You could
Okay.
marinate it, some of it, but the salt brings out some of the moisture, so your salmon may be drier. So you
Really?
usually don't do that too often. Yeah.
Do you season it then, or do you season it in the
So
pan?
we're so close to seasoning it, or to searing it, so we'll season it now. We'll be
Gotcha.
fine. You
Okay.
can do it in the pan just the same.
Okay. Wow. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. See this? All right. Looks good. Is this how the olive oil should look? Do
Yeah.
you want me to heat this up
Yeah, maybe
more?
a little bit more.
Okay. All right, good. So lobster and crabs, huh?
Yeah, lots of it.
And then the meat that you use.
Yeah, so we get a grass-fed, carrot-finished meat coming from California. It's very
Wow.
good too.
Bougie.
Yeah, and we get we buy as much local as possible.
Okay.
So we try to support local,
Yeah.
but some things we can't get local.
Right.
So we'll buy it.
Okay. So you have every type of meat: beef, lamb, chicken,
Yeah.
pork, turkey.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yep. Everything at our
Wow.
disposal.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And then you did mention in one of our previous classes that you have a garden
Yes.
up
yeah.
on the roof.
So it's really fun. They do come back from training camp from St. Vincent, so our garden will be just about ready to have fresh tomatoes. The basil will be ready.
That's great.
So it's fun to have them come back, and we're already. I'll go upstairs on the rooftop, and they're out practicing. I'm just carrying this big thing of tomatoes out. I'm like, I'm gonna go make salsa with this.
That's amazing.
So it's really
I love
fun,
that.
yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And then on the off season, or I guess now,
Right.
do you just order those things that aren't able to be grown?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll
Okay.
have to then. But
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's cool to know.
yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Yep.
Let's see where this is at. Might be okay. Just good way to see if it's ready. Yep, that's perfect.
So you want that sound.
You want that sound.
Oh, so you do it this side first.
Yeah.
The flesh first.
Yeah.
I guess you would call it.
And I hold it down a little bit.
Wow. That even smells good, and we did nothing.
Right.
Literally just salt, pepper, and olive oil.
Some of that oil.
So this is what the gloves are for, because I'd be
Yeah.
burning my hands off.
Right. I've lost feeling through the years working
I
there.
bet. And do you check the temp? Is it?
Yeah, I do 145. So if you're cooking it and you have a thermometer at home,
Yeah.
145 internal temperature is perfect. You
Okay.
can do 140 because it'll carry over cook. so it's not dry.
Okay.
And don't be afraid of it.
Yeah. 145 or 140 then.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have to check the temps for all your meats to make sure everything's like
Yeah.
up to par and not raw and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the news. So I keep it professional. Yes.
Kevin is Surf Safe certified.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Sanitation is my number one thing.
Yes. Good, good. And then of course like all your staff or everybody that you work with, training them, you have to like know all that stuff and get them,
Yeah, the proper
up to par
Yep, absolutely.
with your standards.
Most people that I would hire already serve.
Got it.
Serve safe.
Yep. Yep. Cool. How many people do you have in your staff?
I have 11 staff under me.
I feel like you need like 40.
I should have 40.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, for how many people you feed and all
Yeah.
year round?
Yeah, a couple hundred on the Steelers side and a couple hundred on the Pitt side. So 400 a day, three times a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And now, like during the off season, are the Steelers still able to come if
Yeah,
they
we have
want?
a few that come in, but you know, their season ended after the Super Bowl, so everyone kind of goes to their probably nice vacations.
Right.
But
Right.
we'll see them back in April, May.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So you don't even cook it on the skin at all?
No, I usually don't because it peels up. We usually don't have any skin. We just do it already. But like you said, you could peel it right off
Yeah, right.
whenever it's cooking. So
Wow.
yeah.
Look at that, guys. That looks beautiful. And it actually is a little like raw, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you want it like that.
Yeah, because you're going to bake it the rest of the way. Maybe you know that size piece, maybe 8 to 10 minutes
Baking.
baking it. 350, 300. The lower temperature for salmon, the better. 300 is what we usually do. 'Cause
Okay.
it doesn't dry out. That high heat will dry that out.
Okay, okay.
So we do a lower
So you
temperature.
pan sear, that took what, 5 minutes?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna bake it at what did you say?
300, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Have your oven on already, obviously.
Do you add any more olive oil or anything?
Nope. If you're doing like a lemon butter sauce,
That's when
garlic,
you would add
that,
it.
You would add that now.
Okay. And what about this? Is this when you would add it?
Yeah, halfway through, like 4 minutes, I would add that to the top.
You'd cook it, take it out, and then add it.
Yep. And then it would
Wow.
caramelize on the top. And then you can mix your mayo in with that and then put that on the top too. Serve it over rice.
Ooh.
You got it.
And those veggies.
And the
Those
veggies.
fresh veggies
Yeah.
from your garden.
Yeah.
Okay. This is great.
Perfect.
This
yeah.
looks beautiful. We sometimes get the frozen fillets. You would not
Okay.
recommend that, would you?
No. They hold the water. I just don't like.
Yeah. Even at home, you wouldn't prefer that.
No.
Do your kids like this?
Kind of, yeah.
You're getting them
My
like,
one will, the other one probably won't.
ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I think that's all we have.
Okay. Well, thank you
And-
all for having me.
Yes, thank you so much
It was great.
for
I
coming.
appreciate it.
We really appreciate it.
Teach you all at home how
Yes.
to do it a little bit better.
Definitely. And we have my email address at the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to send me an email. We have an email distribution list that I send out a recipe each week, give you our YouTube link, and please feel free to give us any feedback. We will have a survey on there, so let us know what you'd like to see. Thank you.
Thank you.